What you are about to witness is a true, genuine manifestation. And I'm going to explain to you manifestation based on my own life experience, how manifestation has been a part of my life and what it really means, how we're really interacting with it based on our beliefs, based on our feelings, and based on our thoughts. So obviously, the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act is creating who you're being. Who you're being is also known as a personality. Okay? That personality is intimately connected with your personal reality. That personality is everything that you believe that you are. It's just that most of us are living by societal conditioning, parental conditioning, friends, family, co-workers, and the world around us have told us who we are. And then we look in the mirror and we just reaffirm that by the way we think, feel, and act every single day. Your days probably don't look a whole lot different one to the next because you're constantly being who you are. Everything that you love and desire, even though you may not want it, even though your life may suck and you may hate it and you may beg and just desire such a change, some part of you that's not in your awareness loves it, craves it, wants it, continues to manifest it because you're always manifesting. So, this is what's happening. You have an imagination, just like I did for this video. I thought about this video and I was like, how can I explain this? How can I make something that truly just shows how manifestation works? And this is it. This is the video. This video is the manifestation itself. So I thought about it, and I started to feel like how I would feel, and I started to put together, where am I going to go? How am I going to do this? Am I going to stand up? Am I going to sit down? Am I going to just do it where I usually make all my videos right outside the gym before my workout? Yep, here we are, doing exactly that, okay? Because what happened is I saw it in my mind, and what that means is that it already exists. Because there's a quantum field around you, okay? And when you bring that thought in, it's just energy. You can see it in your mind because that energy exists in the infinite potential. It's already there. So what happens is you first collapse that wave into thought energy. That's letting you know it exists. It exists for you. It wholeheartedly exists for you if you can see it in your mind, okay? Then you have to start feeling what it feels like, because in the emotions that you're feeling, so the thought is sending out the signal to that wave. And they have shown now and proven that quantum entanglement, it doesn't matter if there is something a billion light years away, you can affect it. You can affect that particle. You can influence it. So you can influence anything in this infinite based on the thoughts that you are having. And the thought sends out that signal to this wave. And the wave goes, oh, what's that? I want that too. And then you hold the emotions and you experience it before the experience. You experience how everything, you basically live it in your mind. You feel the emotions. Sometimes it might bring you to tears. Sometimes it might just make you absolutely elated. And when you do that, that's when you spark that wave. And then that wave is going to want you, like I said, just as bad as you want it. But then holding on to the emotion from that event and then living as if it already has been is allowing that wave from the infinite to find you. Now, how big is the manifestation? Well, this video wasn't that big, so the wave didn't have to come very far to find me, but it has now found me. And that's why I'm making the video, because my energy, the way I was thinking, the way I was feeling, and now the way that I'm acting by making the video, the wave found me, and I am collapsing it into a physical manifestation. You are actually going to be able to see this video on YouTube because that wave, that thought energy that I had, brought that wave to me. The emotion, and the reason why holding on to the emotion, regardless of outside circumstances, regardless of whoever says something to you, or if someone cuts you off in traffic, or if your coworker tells on you, or whatever the case is, hold the emotion that you want to feel of the individual who has that thing that you want, because that's letting the wave know where you're at, and it's coming to you. And then every time you take an action that is in alignment with that manifestation, such as I actually made a short video on this last night, and I posted that to TikTok. That was just an opportunity that came to me. I didn't do the full video for the long form for YouTube, but I made a short one, and that was showing the wave. Ooh, he really wants it. Oh my God, he really wants it. He's really gonna do it. And now it found me. And so I am making it manifest because what I wanted me. So your thought is sending out the signal into the field, into the infinite, where everything exists. And if you can think of it in your mind, if you can see it in your mind, it's because you're pulling that energy from the quantum field. And then feeling the emotion, the reason that's so important is because that's telling that waveform where you are. And the reason it's not in your life is because you don't believe that you deserve it. There's a story behind why you think you don't deserve it. Before, I was procrastinating. I would make up all these excuses why I can't make my YouTube videos. And I wanted to do YouTube for probably 5-10 years now. That's not even a joke. I've been wanting to do YouTube for so long. And over the last 4 years, I've been wanting to do it even more. And now I've dedicated myself to every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Every Friday I put out brand new music because I believe in the power of music and sound and how it can truly influence. And I have a message that I believe only music sometimes can speak and words cannot. And so that's why I choose to do that. And I do use artificial intelligence to help me create that because it's a phenomenal tool and it really helps me expedite the things that I need to do. I write all my music and I use artificial intelligence to help me put it together for the instrumental, and I choose the voice and all those kinds of things. But this video, if you're watching it, is a manifestation. In the process of manifestation. Now, again, how big the manifestation is depends on how long that wave has to travel to get to you. And opportunities are going to come up for you to take. And if they're in alignment with the action, or if the action is in alignment with who you want to be and where you're trying to become, like yesterday, making just the short form video, that was an action, that was in alignment. It didn't have to travel very far, and now here it is. The wave made it to me. I collapsed it into form because I believe it. And so that is how you actually know if you're shifting who you believe you are. Because everything in your reality is just based on a set of beliefs. You believe that you deserve whatever that is. That's your bank account, that's your relationships, that's the relationship with your family. It doesn't matter what it is. It is a belief that you have. Nobody is doing anything to you. You are creating it. You are an energetic frequency aligning with the energy of the quantum field, and you're observing it. You're observing waves that look like solid form. It's not, but you are collapsing it into form, like right now. Got my beautiful car over there, got the gym in front of me, got my video camera right here, making the YouTube video, all of everything that I believe that I deserve, right here in front of me. Think, feel, act. The more action that you take that is in alignment with who you want to become, the better chance you have of that wave finding you. Once it finds you, whatever the opportunity is, whatever experience you want to manifest in your life, once you believe it, that's the wave reaching your physical experience, and it will collapse that experience into form for you to have. And that is manifestation. But it all starts with the mind and what you're thinking. And the reason I say that is because you can think negative events and you can think negative things, and guess what? Everything exists in the infinite. All the negative shit you can think of and all the positive shit you can think of. So be mindful of your thoughts, because that is truly where it starts. The mind, the thought sends out the signal. It reaches a wave. The wave says, I want you. And then it starts to try and find you based on the emotions that you're feeling. So if you're constantly saying, my life sucks, or like you have a car and you're like, oh, this piece of shit car keeps breaking down, you're sending out those signals, and guess what? It's it's going to keep on making you believe by collapsing that wave into form. They keep finding you because you're feeling it. You're feeling it real heavy. The feeling is probably, I don't want to say the most important. The most important thing is the actions that you're taking. But the feelings are going to be really important because those are what are influencing your actions. So those two really, really coincide. But I hope you found value in this video. If you are going through a spiritual awakening, if you are trying to become something new, if you know that the life you have right now is far from the life you know you deserve or want, then my content is for you, because I myself am on a journey. I am building my dream life. And I'm going to start being more intentional with showing people exactly what I'm doing and exactly where I'm at. But this is the foundation. If you can get this part right, things in your life will change. That I can promise you. I appreciate you being here. Peace, love, and namaste.